What's up guys? In this video, I'm going to be going over this Mary Jane Watson makeup. Now this particular look is based off of the cover of the Amazing Spider-Man comic number 601. Y'all don't know how much I love Spider-Man, but it's a lot, and I was pretty damn excited to do this makeup. So without further ado, let's get started. To begin, I'm applying my normal foundation, but the only difference is I am applying it a lot heavier than I normally would. Since this makeup is just for photography, I am taking it on to get a nice full coverage. Now I'm just slapping on some concealer under my eyes because I really need it. I'm just using a light amount of powder to set everything in place. Before I put my wig on, I am roughly contouring the places I know I'll have to contour. I'm doing this prior to the wig just because it's a little bit easier without all that extra hair. So I am contouring my forehead to make it look a little bit smaller, and I'm also contouring my jaw to soften it up and make it look a little bit rounder. I've got my wig on, and now I'm just contouring my cheeks just enough to make them more defined and look slightly fuller. Lastly, I'm contouring under my bottom lip to make it look a smidge bigger. Moving on to the brows, I am taking 2 shades of brown that are very red based. Using the lighter of the 2 shades, I'm filling in my entire brow. As I get closer to the front, I'm fading it out more, so I'm using more hair-like strokes instead of just filling it all in like a block. Once it's all been filled in, I'm then taking the darker of the 2 colors and starting to blend it in from the tail. I want this to be a light to dark fade, so I'm really concentrating the darker color on the tail and not so much on the front. Now I'm just prepping my eyes for the eyeshadow with eye primer. That's a lot of eyes. As a neutral base eyeshadow, I am using a very light pink all the way from my lid past my crease. Next, using a light brown, I am taking that on a fluffy brush and blending it into the crease. Then to help add some more depth, I'm taking the same brown but on a smaller brush and really concentrating it on the crease. Now I'm just doing some eyeliner. MJ definitely does have a winged eyeliner, but it's not big and huge, so I wouldn't really call it a cat eye. Maybe a kitten eye? Is that a thing? A kitten eye? That's what we're doing. And as far as liner on the bottom, I'm filling in the outer half of my waterline and lower lash line with black. And for the inner half, I'm filling it in with white. And I really wish I hadn't done this, but I lined underneath the white with black eyeshadow. Then after doing all of the eyeliner, I thought the crease needed to be darker, so I just put more brown in there. Then I'm just curling my lashes, adding some mascara. Then I just popped on some wispy lashes. This is the last contouring that is happening. She has a very cute small nose. I do not. So I am contouring the sides of my nose to make it look more narrow, and I'm also contouring the tip of it to make it look a little bit shorter. And then just to give some color to my face, I am using this very natural looking blush, and I'm putting it on from the apples of my cheeks all the way up my cheekbone. In the picture I'm basing this off of, Mary Jane actually has a lot of freckles, which I totally love. So to create those, I'm using a brow pomade on a rounded paintbrush, and I'm also trying really hard to make them non-uniform. However, I'm also not trying to make them look very realistic, since she is a drawing, so. The last thing left is lips, and Mary Jane has some big lips. My lower lip is actually fairly big, so I'm just lining that like normal. However, my top lip does need some help, so I'm overlining it just a little bit. As for actual lip color, I custom mixed this lipstick, but it turned out to be exactly the same color as the lip liner, so I didn't end up filming it, but later on I did change it to more of an orange toned. So just look for something kind of orangey, but also kind of nude. So that is it for this Mary Jane Watson makeup. I hope you guys liked it. If you want to see more, then subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!